First, though, let's get the latest news headlines with Elliott Gotkine.
Good morning. Kensington Palace is facing questions over whether a newly released photograph of the Princess of Wales and her 3 children has been doctored. 4 leading photo agencies have decided to retract the image that was released on Mother's Day over concerns it has been manipulated. The Associated Press said it removed it over an inconsistency in alignment of Princess Charlotte's left hand. Kensington Palace has declined to comment. Royal biographer Norman Baker told Talk Today it would be wrong for them to stay silent.
Well, you've got to come clean. The best strategy in this situation is to come clean and say, yes, it was done by whoever did it. They may say it wasn't done with their knowledge, for example, but to actually admit it's happened, because it's clearly has happened. And silence just breeds further questions. So they need to nip this in the bud as best they can and probably apologise to the press for releasing this photograph.
At least 50 people have been injured after an incident on an inbound flight at Auckland International Airport. It's reported the LATAM Airlines flight from Sydney suffered a technical problem causing a strong movement. 1 person is said to be in a serious condition. 13 were taken to hospital. The mother of murdered teenager Brianna Ghey has met with the family of one of her killers. Esther Ghey says she had a positive and respectful meeting with the mother and uncle of Scarlett Jenkinson, who was behind a plot to kill her daughter. The 16-year-old was stabbed 28 times with a hunting knife in Cheshire last year, but her mum believes it was important to speak with her killer's family.
For me, it was important to understand how they were as a family, and it was important for me to also understand what has she been going through, because I suppose that from the beginning, I understand how the crime that's been committed has impacted so many other people. And
a man and a woman have been arrested and 34 bodies removed from a funeral director's property in Hull. The 46 and 23-year-olds were detained following concerns over how the deceased were being cared for and stored at the Legacy Independent Funeral Directors. A special hotline has been set up for concerned families. A 39-year-old man will today become the first person to be convicted of sending an explicit photograph without permission, known as cyberflashing. Nicholas Hawkes sent images to a woman and a 15-year-old girl. The maximum sentence is 2 years. The government is trying to clamp down on a range of online abuse, trolling and predatory behaviour as part of its Online Safety Act. And Oppenheimer has swept the board at this year's Oscars, winning 7 awards. The film took all the top prizes, including Best Actor, Best Director and Best Picture. While presenting the biggest award of the night, Godfather star Al Pacino jumped the gun by announcing the winner before listing the nominees. Cillian Murphy, who won Best Actor, paid tribute to the director Christopher Nolan.
It's very, very special. You know, we've been working together for 20 years. I think he's the perfect director. He's an extraordinary writer, he's an extraordinary producer, he's extraordinary visually, extraordinary director of actors. He presents his film like no one else does in the world, and I just can't believe my luck. You know, I did a screen test for him when I was a kid, and I thought that would be it.
Must go round to seeing that. That's the latest. Now time for a look at today's weather with Nazanin Gaffer.